I forgot to change the game. Probably, honestly. Well, we're at 55 hours. I think we probably have about 30 hours left. 30 or 25 hours left. Maybe, right? So 80 hours is like the minimum for this game.
Bro, your reference is so sick.
What if I just make myself big and then make it like this here? No, but 80 hours is like the minimum for this game. And we're 55 right now.
From fucking
so we're
end.
pretty far. I think we're about 2/3. What is happening? Why is it? It's because of Pico Park. It's because of Pico Park.
Everybody.
Dude,
it actually has a pretty high rating. No, that's great.
There you go. Oh, I tried out the other thing. Hello, Kawaii!
Oh, the interview.
Lurky is a pickup line. A story starts with once upon a time, so how about we start with ours with the dates of
Thank you, Kawaii_cuties for the treat.
Hey, cuties!
Come back next time so I can devour more.
How'd your test go? I think last time you were in here, you were studying. Your room still stinks like the bug spray you sprayed earlier. Oh, I can't open the window. I would just like leave your door open and let it like go out.
It's like my
You think it went well? That's great. You gotta update. I don't even know if the wasp died. Oh no. Okay, I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna pursue the assailant.
Do I be eating her leftovers? What kind of question is that, bro? Come on now.
All of the theories. I would not be in my room until I confirm the wasp was dead.
Hell yeah.
Like, you can't get
me fucking barrel roll
to stay in this room if there's no confirmation that I have not seen the dead body of this wasp. There was whenever we went to our friend's house to open the Pokemon cards, which, oh yeah, I got, remember Kage, you sent me that link for the webcam thing, for the hand cam? I bought it. I got it in. But anyway.
Yeah, I saw that too, it worked, I guess.
You should have seen you during the
He's gotta be close to
yeah, I had bought it. It came in today. Yeah, my hair changed. We merged. We are now the prince. We know the lore now. We're now pursuing the evil guy. I became Kaneki. Oh, but yeah, the
boys.
We went to a friend's house to open Pokemon cards, and whenever we were in the car, whenever we got out of the car and we're waiting for them to like come get us to like show us how to go to their apartment, we found a wasp sitting like in the crevice of my trunk. Like it was like we had the trunk door open, and it was like in the top crevice of like, it wasn't in my car, but it was like in that little crevice, and I was like, oh no. We were trying to get it out, and it was not wanting to leave, and I was like, you gotta kill it. And we're like spraying like disinfectant on it because that's all I had in my car. And I was like, is it dead? Are you sure it's dead?
Oh no, I need to do it.
And I was like, I need to, no, it's a wasp. I'm not using my hand. Those things go out for blood. They remember your face. I was having Chris kill it.
Yes.
We were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance.
Yes.
I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little ease that I could have done, responsible as they were for the downfall of resistance. Any move we have made resulted in needless sacrifice.
This is so sick, bro.
I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully. You should have seen the panic. I was pulling into the drive-thru of the Whataburger, and then I noticed a spider above me on the windshield. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah.
Oh,
I would have panicked.
He has a spot on his wing.
Yeah, no.
Ready?
Is he capable?
They like exited the car screaming. I told you about the time I was going to get my driver's license. And
Stop!
whenever I went to go do my driver's license test, there was a wasp in my car. And I got out of the car like freaking out, and the lady was like, I need you to get back in the car. And like we were doing like the checks. Like she was checking my blinkers. Like she checked the front blinkers, and then she walked to the back of the car and was checking the back blinkers. And I was looking behind to see like which one she was gonna point at. And when I looked behind, I saw a wasp on the back window, and I jumped out of my car, and she was like, ma'am, get back in your car. And I was like, no.
I was worried about the tail.
There's a wasp in my car. It's like, ma'am, I need you to get back in your car. And I was like, there's a wasp in my car. Get the wasp out of my car, and I will get in my car.
I'm gonna do it one more.
It was funny.
You? Zorba. So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours.
Yeah, bugs
So
that
I
can
decided
sting
to
or
bide my
bite
time
scare
a
me.
while and listen.
Yep.
And it's a good thing
I don't care how
did.
big or small.
There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see.
I know what fighters are
Impressive
bad.
how
I'm still
blind
scared
your
of them.
faith in him
I
is.
still don't like
I
them.
suppose it's just easier
don't
to
like Bug.
follow instead of thinking for himself.
No bug for
He's
me.
forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis
Reedy
is
frame.
the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless impostor, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend.
I feel like
His
nobody
Highness
should
has
have
finally taken his
mercy
first
on Black
steps on the
Widows.
road
Black
to
Widows are
victory.
terrifying.
Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor.
They just light my house on fire
a
if I found some
true
Black
ruler.
Widows.
Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, impostor or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
I didn't give to mess with my new prince
I wondered why you ran away,
thing.
but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
What the fuck is that?
Keep your guard up. The melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by
So if
something
we make
like
him not anxious, will he
Let's
not
put our
have power?
on full display.
And I didn't get to turn on my night ability. What a scary human, right? Hey! Oh,
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
oh, I already have it. Prince archetype is an exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. Ayo. It can act as a support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred. Ah, interesting.
All right, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Fire art, sable dance, blackguard's hammer, wild boar. Gave me a lot. Heroic slash. Every physical slash damage to one enemy, damage boosted against human type monsters. Oh, damage boosted against human type monsters.
I'll
Guess we'll try it out. I'm on the back line though, so I didn't do much damage.
Dancer.
I guess we'll try
Raging
burn.
fire.
I can do this. I ask for your aid. I shall rethink this. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Guess we'll try wind. Oh, it hits everything. Oh my god, look at how much he has.
It is your turn. Yeah.
Ooh, we hit a weak point.
Yeah.
Does medium's physical strike to all enemies?
You're pipe up. They're still breathing.
It's okay. We can do this.
this bitch. Respect this bitch.
Thank you,
Kagalinas
Kage.
and Maxwell invasion with
Won't hold
Junjie.
back. Is there another way?
Bitches
Let's
is-
set it up.
Oh my god, he's a lot. I saw one enemy, one enemy, one enemy, one enemy.
No, this won't work.
I
By
guess
this
I'll just
power.
do physical slash. All of the apples. Apples are gonna heal him. I wish I had an AoE.
Kagalinas done with Junjie redemption.
Junjie dungeon!
Join the party.
Did it not send? Oh my god. My join button's not working. No!
So it's not mountain, right?
I call upon a royal
Yeah, not
soul.
until the
One
horns come out.
enemy.
Is that the strike ball?
Burn!
Summoner.
Okay.
Heed me! Yes! I destroyed it!
Stay insane in a fight. Come here.
Oh, there's only 3 now.
Get tough one. Won't
Damn.
hold back. No.
I want him to.
Time for some
I need to
close
move him to the front line.
combat.
Over here on the back line with him.
Nice hit!
Ooh,
That
crit.
was
Hell yeah.
Watch me!
Alright, so I'm gonna go for the head. I'm not gonna go for the tail.
Raging fire! Here I go! It is your turn!
That ought to turn the tide of the battle.
You better be ready.
I don't have anybody to heal.
You're destroying my kind.
Hey yo, we took care of all of it.
More apples!
Are there weakness types in this
Quick,
game? Yeah.
knock them off again! Ow!
Oh my god. Okay. I need to heal. Ally. Oh my god. 200 all allies, 300 all. I think it's just 200 should be fine.
Here.
Thank you.
Yes?
I'm grateful.
I owe you one.
Yeah, there are weakness types in this game. I don't know what his is right now. Well, I don't think it's anything.
What a reference for Ice Cube.
Oh my god. Violins. I hear them. Oh no.
Alright, the horns are
I
out.
wonder if he's like. Nope.
Who should I? Oh, awesome
Oh
souls,
my god.
do your thing.
Kagalinas and Spook
Here we go.
violin Junjie.
Oh my god, got
I
it.
got a bomb.
The spooky violin. Soul Scream. Oh shit.
Regenerated the headwind.
Are you serious?
Another round of wind attack.
Oh, newly
Ow.
hit.
Oh nice, good dodge.
Alright, he's coming out, he's coming out, coming down, coming
Wait
down.
for
Get ready
these
for
to
the head.
heal.
Let's go.
Focus the head.
Masked dancer.
I think I'm actually gonna use her turn
How's
to
this?
buff.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That helped us out.
This here I go.
She can take out everything here.
Yo, you break is crazy.
I hit their
I'm ready
weakness.
whenever.
Can you use it to make someone else have a roll? You want to give someone else a
Got one
roll?
early? Okay.
It's what you're aiming for the voucher.
Nah.
Let me heal
Use now.
everybody.
That helps.
Thanks. That was helpful.
This should do a lot of damage.
I won't hold back.
No way! Has a
I know
look
the
at
apples will heal him. I don't know if I should leave the apples on, but I can only hit one at a time.
I'll cut through.
You want Kage to have the roll. See
Dude,
how
that's
we get the
odd,
points.
bro.
I bet it's fire.
I
It's
call
not
upon
fire
royal
though.
soul.
The
Raging fire.
amount of times I've
I
used
pray
fire.
already. Come forth
Heavy
now.
set.
His wings are weak to wind.
I hit their
Okay,
weakness.
I
let's
need
do
Tifa
this.
to
You
go
better be
again.
ready.
Oh, I got rid of some of the apples. Hell yeah.
By this power.
It's just him.
The blade's edge. Still here?
Behold this power.
Uh,
Burn. Stop
I wanted to leave out.
He is dark, so light. Probably. I just don't have that.
Knock them off again. Regenerated the head wings. Here comes another round of wind attacks. His legs are back to normal. Ugh, we only just
No, don't eat the apple. No.
Horn, bitch.
I didn't even get a turn.
Scared.
healed.
God damn it. It only heals 1,000. Okay, the apples only heal 1,000. That's
Let
not
me
too bad.
handle those apples.
Yeah.
All right.
Go take care of them. Make one less thing for me.
Now it can't heal itself
He's getting
anymore.
pooped on this time.
Don't waste your chance. Get
I
in
can
there.
do this. It is your turn.
Yeah. You
Walk
hit
in
their
and rip.
weakness.
I thought they're still breathing. It's
What am I
okay.
hitting? Oh, it's the wings and the blade sword. The feet. I was like, what the heck am I hitting?
Still up?
This fast dancer.
I'm gonna guess fire.
Raging fire. Sorry, my
You
mistake.
take my fullest power.
And get one more turn. Hell yeah. We don't even need weakness. It's fine. Just the wind weakness from his wings
Wait.
was enough.
All
Oh my
right.
god, wind god Gale. Ooh, hello. Fancy weapon. 10,000 XP,
I
Jesus.
mastered it.
Everybody's leveling up.
I feel stronger.
I'm actually gonna keep leveling up luck. My luck is pretty low.
I continue to grow.
Ah!
Marvelous. I
learned
feel
a new
stronger
skill.
already.
Ooh, Crimson Flame. Ooh, heavy fire match all
Got him,
enemies.
we got him,
needed
we got
that
him. Let's go,
in this
fuck him up.
battle.
There goes the horns, right?
You have plot by your side, honestly,
The
probably.
bastard got away.
I say,
Um,
you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even
That's
footing
all.
with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
Hey
good to
yo,
see you
Not
safe.
dead yet.
facing Luis at full strength.
Shut
She
up, bro.
believes in us.
We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry.
No, get back
At
here.
long last, the prince is safe,
No, turn
in a
around.
manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still,
Come
what's our
in.
next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity.
Everything
He is
good.
royalty and elder both,
Go.
heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice.
So that's the strat.
And that, he
Aw,
Played it
said,
perfectly.
he's saying
The
like
fucking bowler
what we're
fight.
fighting for.
In his own
There
words,
you
Yeah,
go.
everything's good.
we have to fight for what he believed in.
Yeah.
All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice
Yeah,
won't go away
yeah,
overnight.
forward.
Nothing can accomplish that. But if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
What the
Come
what are
what
those?
may.
What are healers?
My life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
I don't got any.
Are you prepared to fight Luis?
Time to go
the
kill
bitter end?
Luis for a third time.
Of course.
I'm prepared.
I'm prepared.
Yes.
I'm not
that
used to his white
determination
hair
is how we'll stop
and the
him.
blue eyes.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending
He just looks
all
weird to me.
traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and Luis and his way of the world, with such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him. We do.
Look,
I'm okay with
I'm
this.
never giving up.
Y'all don't
hope
need to
either,
convince
okay?
me.
All we
I'm
have to
already
do is beat
convinced.
him. Right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You.
Aw.
I'm still amazed. You really
wanna
do
see
look
what his
just
mother looked
like your
like.
mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father.
I hope they get to
And
see
you,
us.
with all
I
her
hope
heart.
they get to show us like
The injustice that
what his
befell
mom looked
this
like.
village
They're talking about her
is
being
not
like
your
really, really
fault.
pretty.
But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have
wanna see her.
fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands.
Holy, work on your build, bro.
Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind.
There's just a dead human in the background. All the other ones disappeared after we killed him. Why is this one staying around?
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
They're just leaving the dead human
you see
there?
that picture
Are we
on
just like
Discord?
leaving dead Zorbo? Did we
that
kill
screenshot that he
Zorbo,
put?
or did he just summon a human?
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
What those are called?
I
Decoration
was
slots?
convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory.
Carl's gift.
But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real.
So, you see how, like,
Guess I'm repeating
they're
myself.
all hollow except for like 2 of them?
But I'm glad we're working together.
Aw, stay beside me forever.
These geckos.
When you put it like that,
It's a big
you're
part
gonna
of the
make me
game
blush.
where you like customize your build.
Thanks.
So you
Aw,
can do,
little
like,
blushing.
Each decoration can give you like
Galaga, so
extra
cute.
vertical attack, extra sharpness, attack,
we maxed
all
out?
that
Mystical
shit.
fairy, your tempered
And he's like,
bond
what does
has
this red
become
exclamation point mean?
by the
And he
grace
screenshotted it,
of
and I'm
her
like,
newfound
why the
power.
fuck are all your decos empty?
Yeah,
You
max
bottom
rank. Let's go.
We've got a path to tomorrow in front of us.
Elemental
Like,
Master
you're not even-
and Warlock.
I was baffled. Like, you're missing half of the fucking game.
So he's his feature. So his features with the fairy.
Nerfed
No.
as fuck, dude.
Hey yo, Warlock.
When things
Yeah,
get
it's like
tough,
having stat points on Elden
remember
Ring
this
that you never
magic.
use.
the music meant for you will
Like,
play
I have
in
all
your
this
head.
money, but I don't know what to use it on. It's like,
This is the
Dude.
magic of using the Galaga cast for me once.
Literally.
Now that I think about it, it may have helped me with
that was
it.
just
By the way,
insane.
the chiefess told me something about your
I'm
novel.
sitting in a match.
Apparently your parents gave
Yeah.
you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you.
I think it just says your parents. I'm pretty sure it was probably just his
I
mom.
suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
Here, it's gonna give you a second.
Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but the ideas of the old world passed down in sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter.
Oh, it's the last chapter.
It's about the ruler of this ideal world. Let's read it together.
Hey, we get to read the final bit.
The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Interesting. The true utopia was never achieved. This so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by it. So if the book traces the tragedy of the old war, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? Seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself.
I like that
Lady
they put
Gruadin
that.
mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son.
Oh.
In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them.
I don't care how devoted you are to something. If it is
we can't lose either.
I don't think it's
For the
ideal
sake
to
of
support
everyone who has believed in us along the way.
If I were to win the throne, it's no guarantee my idealistic vision will become the future. And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that, and nothing will
You've got
change.
the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well,
God,
yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission.
Her
my
mission
real
is to see
mission.
it through.
And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel with our ideals of Galaga, we went to bed. Oh, I'm being woken up. Have a nice night's sleep.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times.
Even in ancient times.
An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence.
What an interesting
They
way
are
of saying it.
manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person
Is he French?
must bear?
I don't think he's French. He
foremost
just has a
fate.
beret.
Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you, or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by
He's
some
Igor.
strange tangle of destiny,
If Igor was
you
a
were given
language.
a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands
Oh,
that
hello.
bear our fate.
Who?
Who the fuck? It sounded like Hulkenberg.
I remember.
What are you doing?
I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it
It
before.
sounded like Hulkenberg.
And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves
He's
hearts.
all looking around.
Speak.
Who
Who are
spoke to
you?
me?
Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you?
She sounds like a more feminine Hulkenberg, but it
As
sounds
for
the
you,
same.
I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
I need to max his social link. This more visited the ancient
Time
elder
marches
sanctum.
on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Honestly, though.
Oh! Ah, I love that image. That image is so
Okay.
cute.
All our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this
One
is going to be our
people
last
living
mission.
in a shared world.
Any final words you want to say?
I stay strong till the end. Don't get reckless.
We can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Of course. No way we're losing.
Juno win.
I've got
I
the
don't know.
fire in my eyes
We're
now.
trying,
About the
okay?
new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince.
Well, not
Can I ask you one more thing?
Why does Gallagher talk so
Why
softly?
is it that you want to be king?
No, that's not.
It's not about honor or power, is it?
Some coin would be nice. Don't care for honor.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
And we're just gonna dive right in. Let me at least focus some social links. Head to Grand Trad. I'm not ready.
This place here.
Let's move.
I guess we're going. Can I?
Oh.
I can't. I have to.
You see?
I doubt all in Grand Trad will give us a warm welcome reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Luis's victim will pile high. Easy to say, will help anyone, but doing it is a whole nother thing. All of the more reason
What are we
to know
doing?
we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom.
After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne.
Emmy's going for the
Even
good
so,
choice instead of her
they
real
march ever
interest.
forward,
I would love to max out
spirits
Juno.
rekindled
I'm just
by
not there
battle.
yet.
They head to Grand Trad.
We're
for the
trying.
fight
We're trying.
is far from over.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
These people need to die. Oh, I turned off auto.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening? Even if the Sanctus Church's favor has collapsed, why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd
Thank
drop
you,
in
soul
for a word
underscore and
since I was
underscore
in the
silhouette
area.
for the treat.
You might
Come back
have one
next
way.
time so I
Who
can
won?
devour more.
Watching for Strange.
What's that soul?
I can't see it.
But Luis also reads the book. So like,
Well then,
You know,
let us depart.
Lord Luis,
oh, he's
your
alive.
pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag.
I didn't expect him to be
killed
alive.
the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death. Yet, it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more, the boy
Well, Spider-Man
candidate
ain't
was
it,
the
bro.
actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla.
The fact that Luis just like
the
accepts
land's
this.
true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
Yeah,
I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis
Like
I
he's
am
grumbling
worthy
to himself.
of his gaze.
We'll soon be arriving above the royal capital.
Are you serious?
Quartermaster?
As planned,
Who the
increase
fuck's the
altitude
quartermaster?
and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now.
Dude, what the fuck?
Proceed.
What is this game?
Understood. Let the final banquet begin.
I like how Luis just accepts. He's like, oh, so you're telling me this guy that tried to bamboozle me with the spear was just a Magla in the spirit and the soul of the prince. Yeah, that makes sense. If somebody would have told me that, I would have been like, what the fuck?
Any bets for the other
What are you
candidates?
talking about?
Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reef.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, no, of course not. I'm just saying.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news?
This is crazy.
The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember? You don't think there's any chance Luis orchestrated the entire thing?
Oi, churchman. You saying Count Luis lied to us? You think he
Let
cast
me tell
some
you, my
big
guy.
illusion?
Let me hold your hand while I tell you
An
this.
illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that?
Let me hold your hand while I tell you this.
Always struck me as odd. We
You're
all know
surprised he's
Luis,
lying to
the
you?
mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about?
Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll
Oh my
die
God.
just like Forden.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying
His
palace.
little chin scrubby.
What are we about to see?
Is he about to make
guy's
like
fucking
the
put over.
fucking rock, like a meteor fall into the ground?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while.
We're back where we
You
started.
hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core
is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why
Oh,
you
he's actually
wrought your
talking,
face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
Use you.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You
We're getting all
threw away
cutscenes
your
today again,
ideas,
guys.
but I will never make that mistake.
I'm glad I didn't continue
Only
from
the
yesterday,
people's
or the last
chosen
time
may
we
take
streamed
the
it.
throne. The royal
I've
scepter
been
and
stuck
its
here till like
resting place
1 a.m.
remain
watching
beyond you.
cutscenes. Like, god damn it.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic.
Oh, you're gonna cut off? Come on.
Huh.
Tell us it.
So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin.
God damn it.
In other words,
why you hide it from us?
If I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
What?
Thou wert elder.
You were not
it's
always blind
fake.
to this country's rot. When
He
you
is
visited our
Elda.
sanctum, I saw and
I
knew
wondered
the
because he had like the
passion in your
horns,
heart.
and I was like,
And yet,
that is so weird.
what happened to our village?
Plot twist, he's Elda.
What happened to this country?
It's so sparkly.
Oh.
Oh, it's sparkly.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone.
He's got a horn piece. I'm gonna duke it out right here in this crazy open field. Come on.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Trad. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
Oh, I guess that makes it more interesting because then you're piecing together everything by not knowing what's going on.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
The monster boy.
That's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
It's useless.
Shield
Words
broke,
are cheap.
shield broke.
Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
Broken died.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics.
Well, I don't
but
think
the
anybody's
curse
gonna believe
is
you.
now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Boy, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why ain't His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Cause he's an
Come on,
imposter!
come on.
Just like Count Louis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Beast.
Calm down. At least listen.
And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Louis.
Oh, he went,
Even a
oh
thick one.
my god.
He took
He
in a
hit
fabulous
everyone
like
too.
you, and you spit on it. Scum! Only thing traitors deserve
Well,
is a
fuck
tight
you
rope
too.
and a stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
But he has white hair. They shouldn't recognize him,
Lady
right?
Juno, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief!
Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Oh,
Mustari
you're so
girl,
negative.
you ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you! How dare you strike out at him?
Brought down the
They're
Sanctus
all
Church for
traitors,
her?
I say.
What the fuck?
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them. Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions and nothing else.
We'll have your heads on pikes soon enough. Leave! Get out of our royal capital!
We're all gonna turn into humans.
We can deal with them ourselves. How about it?
Do you not just say it? You love him.
This is bad. They really are out for our blood. Has everyone gone insane?
Oi, over here! Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run now.
This crier has really like come through. He keeps like showing up in the randomest times. I'm like, oh hey, you exist.
We weren't away from the city that long.
Right.
What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still lingers in their minds. After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace
you just
is
hear like
unused
the
to danger,
horse
so
in the
they've become
background.
suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge.
Right.
He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling
Everybody's
to
gonna
Luis
turn
as a
into a
savior,
human.
rather than the devil he is.
You well know
With
that
all like the
Luis
fear
cares
and
not one whit
anxiety,
about
their
social
magic's
status,
gonna go out of
especially as a
control and they're
token
gonna
of
turn to
birthright.
humans.
No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would
It's
be
like people thinking
imprudent,
climate change is
as
not
it
real.
puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't
Honestly,
save
there's a
anyone.
lot of
Oh, yeah,
parallels you can
he
pick
create
with
humans, by the
metaphor
way.
and like the current state of the United
that's
States or
all
even
true,
the
then.
world.
I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the
that's
throne truly ever been a fair contest?
Yeah, the fact that this game
The
came out
Sanctus
in
Church
an election
bent
year
it
is
to its
super
whim.
wild. Oh
And
no.
I abetted
Forgot
that,
I didn't have my phone plugged in.
to my shame. Before I met you people,
I notice it's
I
not
didn't have
dead.
much to me but anger and
It's like this
quips.
game is a metaphor.
I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical
right.
little discourse. But I
Yeah, it's
only
really
wanted
wild this came
to
out during an
others
election
to
year.
change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot.
The
Let's
Atlas
head
knew
there
what
for
they were
now,
doing
shall we?
though, releasing this game in an election year. They knew exactly what they were doing. I feel like they did the same thing with Persona 5. Like whenever they released it, it was also like like paired with something that was going on at the same time.
All right.
Hush, honeybee. I need to go talk to them.
Also, the boys couldn't get their ult in time. That was the difference. Their cloak item, we didn't.
I need to learn one more.
What now?
Does anybody have mage? Magic Seeker level 10. Damn it. Damn, these require so much. I thought I had someone that was wizard max. Did I not have anybody that was max wizard?
They're trying to change up the strat right now. Out of here.
I need to get him. I need to learn one more thing.
I think actually wouldn't be bad, but I'm good. Because you have two corners you can put your shit, like right here, and then like when they push over here, and then you
wait.
So like that's a good spot, and then like right here.
See. Fascinating. All right. I'm counting up. Of course.
What do you mean you know Cora too well? Oh, is it because of the bunny thing?
I feel new power surging within me.
Does anybody else have Wizard on that?
Go behind our support.
I think Wizard was the first. Was the other one? Yeah, that gave me 25.
No, where what?
I told Bunny that if I had been playing, Cora would have killed me just for coughing at the wall. Like, literally a minute later.
Well,
Kitty! Royal magic goes right in line with the world.
That reminds me.
The truth of the matter is...
What?
Not quite.
No way!
That's right. Now why
It's a shame Kage's not playing. I would have killed her for sneezing wrong.
Yeah, our invisible one pushed or pulled the Thor towards us, and then someone blocked them. I think it was Bucky.
Oh, we're so close to max imagination.
everything okay?
Do you remember something?
Yes.
Yes, I did. But before that, seeing you as you are here, won't you tell me some
If we
story
let go
about
of ego,
yourselves? I've been
bro.
watching over you.
Motherfuckers are talking shit
I
like
do
they
so
want to
value
switch, and
your
our fucking
perspective.
Spider-Man was trash.
We're about to fight the
bad.
king. Future king, Luis. I see. Interesting. Though I heard nothing about reveal this place, which means I suppose that the king must have imprisoned me here because you figure something out. I mentioned before, did I not? I believed I'd hit upon this place's true nature.
Listen here.
I believe this to be a classroom at the Royal Mage Academy. But the place is already, yes, the place you ventured near, yet I felt nothing. I wondered if we were somewhere in the ruins, but from what we've told me, it seems unlikely. In other words, this is a separate place, simply based upon the study of the Mage Academy, meaning that the king expressly created this room to conduct research. I imagined I was put here to prevent my research, but it was quite the opposite. The king sought to place me where I might develop transformative magic further. And by continuing my research, my memories would return in a way all my travails may have been by his. These answers I sought, this place, my identity. In the end, it is the only path towards them was continuing my pursuits.
This research.
These pieces are coming together. It seems the time to uncover the truth has finally come. I'm at your side. Fascinating indeed. Why is it you so often tell me the words I'd most like to hear? It is what's meant by the power of bonds. To know of it in theory, but the first time I felt it.
Surely.
If I have your support, I can face any truth we ultimately behold. I shall accept it unflinchingly with eyes open. Am I a grave sinner who must pay for my offenses, or am I a revolutionary who must change the future?
I'm grateful.
This newfound resolve of mine is also thanks to you. For the utopia I will make reality, I'll battle my past until the end.
Now, a new power.
Rank 7.
May the truth guide us both.
Soul Hacker.
Big Storm. Fuck Spider-Man. Big Storm. Of course. Oh, shit.
Listen here.
As here research an elite archetype. Maybe that's not which one you choose to focus on. I think I have an elite
This one's
archetype
important.
already. I think I already have one that I'm studying. Is it me specifically, or is it whoever?
I have.
I think I already have everybody.
I've been waiting.
The royal archetype.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. I have faith in...
Oh my god, he can learn 4 skills. I'm innocent.
God isn't.
What do you mean I'm trustworthy? I love chaos. Okay, maybe add healing. I guess we'll do...
All right.
Oh, he's missing an ultimate ability.
Wait.
Could have sworn I had someone learning one. Stroll? Or Stroll? Stroll has Samurai. Samurai's an ultimate, no? An elite? Is this not considered an elite one? Oh, is it get an elite 1 to 20?
No, we double support level 3.
I have faith
Meg.
Oh, it's his maximum power. Okay, it needs to be level 20.
Oh,
So
what now?
let's feed some things to Stroll.
A new power to wield.
Ooh, we recover significant HP every turn. That's pretty super helpful.
A new ability.
Halves damage, but renders caster unable to dodge. That's not good. Can I make him not have that?
Unbelievable. Your abilities know no bounds.
Oh, he's talking.
Why, it beggars belief. Incredible. Utterly incredible. Incredible.
More imagination.
Right.
So close.
Wow, he's really gushing this time.
Wow.
Though I'd say you definitely earned it.
It cannot have been an easy journey. Full of meetings and
It was pretty
partings,
easy.
trials and joys, all from which you've come to find your own way of life. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and given themselves for your support. Indeed, you could never have achieved so much
The way
alone.
she said it.
I see. If you have come so far with motes of the people's light in your wake, then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation, but I confess, I do not resent being proven wrong.
Oh, wow.
Go away.
I'd like to believe that.
I'd say it's not a question of believing, but having the power to believe. The power to wish. Or more aptly for you, the power of fantasy is itself meaningful. Now then, I'd like to present your next task.
Another task?
But, alas, I have none to give. There is nothing more to be done. With this, you have seen our mutual endeavors through to the end.
Now I have no reason to come back to
There are
this
two
place.
reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. I have nothing more to teach. You have already mastered the legendary
What?
As the Prince. Beyond that,
oh my God,
above the highest treetops is a boundary that only you can see. You have.
The more he talks, the more I notice why his name is More.
I believe I have helped you all I can. As for the other reason.
Helen here, Helen here.
Free?
Oh,
Mag
did
one.
you get that lost memories thing figured out?
Unfortunately,
the
rest of my
week,
memories have not come to me. However, I did arrive at a conclusion of sorts. Why was I confined here? And where in the world is this place?
Mag one.
My apologies, but for now, I'll refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply. It could cast a shadow over the archetype's growth. No, more so your own.
What's that supposed to mean?
This room is not the remains of the Mage Academy.
Oh.
No, it's likely a place the two of you know very well.
Excuse me?
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has
Is this
been
like
connected from the beginning.
in the house?
If the hypothesis I've reached is correct, my memory will soon return in full, and I will gladly tell you all. Yes. So there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I wrote the fantasy novel. I mentioned once that in my youth, I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels.
Yeah.
And it is
Exactly.
for their sakes that I wrote my tale. As an ideal I hoped to make true.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me. You're talking like this is all way in the past.
It is.
Ah, indeed. I suppose I am. I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly, that we might dream of the same future, and thus strive
Is More
toward.
actually female?
I've no idea
and that
what
is my
became of
mother.
them, or how they now live. But I'm glad to have
No, my
remembered
mother's supposed to
them.
be Elda.
Their echoes have given me a new goal, crystal clear. Someday I will leave this place behind and reunite with my companions. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can't give you so much as a single letter.
I hope you see them again. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, as am I. Thank you. When we met, I styled myself as your guide. But in truth, I
That
think
would be
you guided
wild.
me just as much.
Right? But he's not Elda, so.
It seems
Aw.
he'd like to show his appreciation too.
Yes, Plateau. What a good old kitty.
Thank you, my friend. I'm
What a
glad
good
we
old
met.
little kitty.
The
Can't believe that
scholar by
fucking
the
man's
great.
rude. So crazy.
Woo, max out.
Dreams will forever elude our
Evangelist.
grasp.
Increases an archetype stats bonuses by 3 while channeling it. That's cool.
Thank you for this heart-to-heart. Visit me whenever you need to, as always. We have a pivotal battle ahead of us, after all. I truly look forward to the day where you master the power of all archetypes and become a hero king.
I can't imagine actually
a great
maxing all the
unifier
archetypes on one
of
character.
heroic spirits.
That'd be insane.
We will meet again.
That's like new game plus territory.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Oh wait, maybe I should get some more stuff
Please,
for
do make
Gina.
yourselves comfortable.
Full mask. Oh, I already have this mask. I already need to craft another one.
What's the old?
It's like Gunner's mask. Thought I saw Gunner's mask. I'm gonna Faker's mask.
Got red.
Ooh,
Woo!
Summoner's mask. You have a Summoner's
Throw one, throw one, throw one! Hella good.
How would you need to create more
Right,
than
right,
one
right.
mask? Because we accidentally sell one.
Mom, are you breathing? Breathe.
Hello, Mad King. Welcome, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate and the breathe. Got my water. I think that's all the one. Soul Hacker. I don't even have Soul Hacker unlocked. You can already create the map.
Oh my god, I completely know what it was.
Hello. I guess we'll see
You can rest
how
again.
it goes. Oh wait, I want to do some summon experiments. What can we create? Goblin? Ooh, critical strike. I guess we'll go ahead and have this one. Okay, I have this one. I'm doing good. How are you today? How do I get these other things? Talisman of the Raptor? Avatar, War God, Avatar. Or Divine. I don't have any of those. That's good. Yeah, we've been kind of chillaxing today. We are like at the end of the game.
I don't know why I think when you're by himself, bro.
He's like very end of the game. I don't know if it's the very end. I think we have a lot left, to be honest.
Can't see shit.
Only because we're at 55 hours, right? 56 now? Yeah, we're at 56 hours now. And there's supposed to be 80 hours in this game. We're supposed to have like a whole another like 30 hours. There's no way that it's about to end. It took you almost 100 exactly. I think it might take us close to 100 just because of like we are doing some of the side quests.
Keep it in there, keep it in there.
I know if you try to like do a bunch of side quests and like focus on
Damn, she was
stuff, it can take 100 hours versus 80.
I'm glad you
I think
made it
80
back in
is
one
just
piece.
going straight through the story.
Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Maria!
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's first time
Tis
Maria's
quite
seeing
a
me like
story,
this.
but it deserves explaining. I only
I
hope
haven't
you
seen.
can believe us.
I know we still have more because we haven't seen Katharina in a while, and I haven't maxed her. You know I would max her like the moment
Alright,
I get
wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff. But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
We thought we were lying, but it turns out we were telling the truth.
How do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then
Yeah, everything's good. How are you doing, Kevoni?
If this goes
How are you doing today?
Have
you had a
but
good
you're
day
still
today?
you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
We're doing good. We're doing good. I'll figure
Yes.
something out.
Don't worry. I'll figure something out.
Good.
I see.
I'm excited to
even
be
if
almost
no
done
one
with this game.
believes you, you're still determined to settle
It's
the
been
score
going
with
on
Luis head
for
on.
so long.
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him
You're hearing
their
a second voice.
champion.
That's Chris. He's my boyfriend. He's
With
just behind
so
me.
little time that a
He
guard
started the
appeal
stream.
to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest
Are you going to
knight.
bed? Okay, good
And
night.
not much room left for civil
Love
debate
you.
now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded.
And now he's gone to bed. Probably no more second voice.
Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look.
He's part of the stream.
Is the
We
castle in the
enjoy his
sky.
background talk.
You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing
It's just
Luis.
normal.
I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess...
No
what's causing
background
it-
music, just background
implying
Chris.
it's Luis is doing. All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it,
That means we might still have a chance to fix it.
What is Luis doing at the Royal Palace? Whether he truly desires the world overrun by humans, we won't know until his mind will confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
We have no other choice, though. We need to go kill Luis for the third fucking time.
Then it's settled.
The amount of times we fought this guy,
and put a stop to
and the amount of times we've killed him, and he's not fully dead.
With that Skyrunner.
Well, we've only killed him once, but
and we'll fight
still.
In ways we can too.
The fact that we're going after him again, this is the third time we're fighting him.
After all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better,
he's like a Pokemon rival. He really is.
To remember their own hopes and dreams.
Won't stop.
Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
You're talking about Maria right in front of her. Luis is behind all these disturbances, and stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you.
Okay, I feel like they're in that phase of the game where they're convincing you what you're doing is right.
If we win, I suppose you really will be king. We're counting on you, oh king.
Like they're trying to convince me that this is a good idea. Like this is what we're doing.
Let us take a night's rest.
I feel like later it's gonna be like, okay, we made the wrong decision. It's gonna make me feel like I made the wrong decision. But they're reinforcing that this is the right decision. I'm like, yes, I know. I need to kill Luis. I am aware. He needs to die.
Oh, it's Mister.
There's a fairy here. Aw.
Oh, hell.
You. Fabian. Yeah, these angles.
Your Highness.
Hulkenberg. Now there's usually there's a pot that I can touch. Nope, it's not in here.
Honestly. Come on.
I guess we sleep.
Good night.
The night will be the night that I will fall free.
The day of the hero draws near.
Oh, I love this. Look how cute this little thing is. Look at
31 days remain.
Cute. Oh, we have 31 days until a hero is chosen. Are they gonna give me like a whole month? To like...
To all the people who
is there just a dead person on the troll? Or is that someone sleeping?
This voice?
Soon, naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired
I'm making
the
someone...
greatest
Are you trying to
faith
get a
of
certain number of
people
people seeing it?
shall inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Okay, so we have 1 month.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle. But I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner. Or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception.
He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
Hope.
Maybe... hope.
A little broad, don't you think?
Oh, shut up, Galaga.
I don't really know what everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different, but you keep working together and doing great. You're so cool.
We do have like
Fair
one
point.
of every tribe on our team,
You're
huh?
quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so...
No two are the same.
Forgive my fumbling, but perhaps... 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the royal palace has to be stopped as soon as possible. It's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you.
Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's deadline was the dawn of the day of the hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective.
They all
here.
go to a school of how
I'm
to
sure we
speak
get it done,
elegantly.
but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the day of the hero.
They're all
We've
adults.
got a few days left. So, it's up to you how we
And
spend
this is just
them.
how the world speaks.
When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
You also remember that some of them are
So
royalty.
Luis is hiding the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis. That's...
Dread?
Let's...
Let's put an end to this.
That's nice. Cora barely streams. I stream a lot.
So?
Smash it all to bits!
We have any followers? We have Hulkenberg that want to hang out. We have Yufa that wants to hang out. We have Barden that wants to hang out. He's about to get max. I think we'll max out Barden. And now begins getting all the social links max. We have 30 days. No excuse.
However, aye, yeah. The
We
truth
do not
is,
waste a single...
Thank you, Ryobi Hurrah, for the treat.
Hello, Ryobi.
Come back next time so I can devour more.
Gastro's been acting as a proxy since the giant sandworms made the governorship one big open question. Everyone's gathered
Yeah,
here
Barden,
today to
Max
learn
Link.
what's what, and probably to sentence me to exile.
You're fine with that?
Are you just going to accept that man being governor?
The mood in the town's been better recently. Much better than during my time.
You're supposed to finish this before Monster Hunter.
I asked you all to gather here.
You failed. Yeah, it's
so
hard.
I could speak about Martira's governance. While Barden was recuperating, I was glad to act as his proxy. However, henceforth,
I also failed, to be fair.
I would like Barden to resume his duties as governor.
Yeah.
What's this?
This town's autonomy was initiated by your sheer pluck. At the time, I cooperated only so I could use you for my own ends. But I had a revelation in those moments as the giant sandworm
When my
approached.
life flashed before
I
my
saw
eyes
that I cannot even protect myself.
and realized
much
I
less
was
the people.
useless.
When you returned here
Pardon.
exhausted and in tatters, I regretted everything from the bottom
Who's
of my
that little
heart.
kid? He looks like an angel.
My actions
It's like on the
are
shoulder of the
unpardonable.
protagonist.
Sir Gastro.
Like a freaking angel. How pretty.
If I go back
purple
to
eyes.
governing, it's...
Have faith
Have
in
some
yourself.
faith in yourself, Barden.
All right.
I'm surprised I didn't focus
If
more
you say
on Outer
so.
Wilds before Metaphor. Well, yeah, I want to finish Metaphor. I like the story.
I'm just not sure where to start.
There's only so
Except to
much you can do
begin
on Wilds,
with
though.
an
I've already
apology.
finished the story
My
of Wilds
excessive
as far
measures
as I
frightened
can.
you all, and I implemented them because of my own insecurity.
It's fun.
I was anxious
There's
about
only
whether
so
or
much I
not
can
I
play,
could keep
though.
you safe. So I turned to surveillance and barriers.
I'm not a
No
hardcore,
more.
grindy person.
We'll keep some of
so
our armed forces, but what I really need for security
I just play to enjoy
is
it.
to have
To
faith
hunt
in
some
you all.
monsters with friends.
That's why I am not fit to govern.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet.
That's right. It's never over. We can still improve this town. And we want you to see it done. Barden, listen. I followed your example and built a defensive barrier myself.
I did too. And I had an idea. We could turn uninhabited houses into shelters.
Unless you
Things
just
didn't
want
go
to
well
live
before,
there.
that's true.
Yeah, there's really
But
no
you're not
rush
the
for
only one
Wilds
at
right
fault,
now.
Barden.
We're just
This
waiting
is
for
just
the
as much our town
next
as yours.
drop.
Laddies and lassies.
You see? After two disasters,
And then in a
everyone
year
has
from
more
now,
mature
they'll probably
view
drop
of
the
things.
expansion.
You're free to decline.
And then that's when it'll pick back up,
Is
because
that
everybody's
really
going to
what
play
you
the
want to do?
expansion.
Mm,
It's always
Well,
1 year after release that they
now I
release the
must
expansion.
apologize. If it truly is what everyone wants, I'll be the governor of Martira again. This time, I won't do anything to scare the populace.
The
We'll
map
have
is already
faith in
huge,
each other,
though,
and
like,
the
without
town's
the
unity will be
expansion.
known far and wide. And for our first step, I have the perfect suggestion. Step forward, young man.
Young man. Step forward, young man. I'm coming. I'm
The
here.
reason I stand here now is thanks to this fella.
'Cause I'm the
He
prince.
is the hero who saved this town. The one most worthy of the crown. I want us to support
Hell
him
yeah.
as the future king.
Yay!
Hero, together!
This will help my reputation. Hell yeah. Thank you, Barden. You MVP.
Come to think of it, I never told you the truth behind that bit of arson.
Arson?
It was this little poor wee un who started it. He didn't mean to, but he touched an igniter some fool had left behind. I only know this because just the other day he came to me begging for forgiveness, all in tears.
It was me.
If I'd known from the start, I would have just
Oh,
thought it a
no.
lone accident.
Did you cause arson, King?
Instead, I acted like invaders had infiltrated us. Got my people all terrified.
But in truth, you're a kind person.
I'm the kind of man who rushes in without thinking. I ought to take more care and not act so rash. Let's focus on the future now. This region, in fact the whole country, depends on it. Mind if I ask you just one more time? If you think I'm fit to govern?
Of course. There is no one more qualified.
There's no one more qualified for the job than you, Barden.
And you truly believe that? Then I must devote myself to the work even more, so as not to disappoint the future king. Thank you greatly for everything you've done. This only happened because I had your support. Even when I made mistakes, you stuck by my side. I'll return the favor one day. I swear it.
Yeah. Woo!
The honorable by the
Max.
You're the one who brought light to this
Warlord.
town, to this country. I'm blessed with the greatest of friends.
Yay! I improved my rating. Alright. What social link or what stat can we improve tonight? Follower? Juno wants to hang out? Who else? Brigida. Brigida's one away. So we might do her. So we can get hers up. Let's get hers to max. She's only one away. And that's 2 max social links the first day of the 30 days.
Intriguing. Thank you.
First days of the first day of the 30 days. Off to a great start.
Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but
we actually have her voice now.
I see we have one last item of business for today. You didn't notice? 2 children have been following you.
Children?
They have igniters. I imagine they're here for me.
Oh.
Brigitte!
You two. I saw you at the village.
Oh, they're so cute.
So you remember us?
Look at the little red eyes.
Right. I bet you didn't think you left any survivors. Right. Everyone we know is dead! You killed them!
I see. So, you're here for revenge. Is that it?
You've got it wrong. The church was the one that did this to you.
What are you talking about? The Sanctors told me all about it. They said you set the whole village on fire.
Sanctors are lying.
That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't wrong when you're punishing the wicked.
Wow, what the fuck? What kind of... How do you go to a church and have the people in the church be like,
apologies.
Here you go, this knife.
But I'd appreciate
that's
it if you
that's like
didn't
seeing
interfere.
your priest and be like,
No
here you
matter
go,
what
this
happens.
gun. If you kill this person, it's not bad as long as they're wicked. I'm sorry. What? Your priest? Your sanctism gave you a fucking weapon and said, nah, it's fine, they're wicked, it's not bad. Oh, what the fuck? That's wild. Have you seen Prince of Egypt? I probably saw it a long time ago and I don't remember it. It's been years. I don't remember things I've only seen once.
That depends on what happens.
No. No matter what happens. Please.
Take this gun and do chaos emote. Here, take this.
This is your first time killing someone.
Hands you a Glock.
I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the job without saying anything. You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might dodge. That's a chance at survival I didn't have before. Might easily be enough to turn the tables and kill you. And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed? How do you get out of the city before they find my corpse? Or did the Sanctors forget to mention these details? The church thought they'd use you to kill me. That? Or they were hoping I'd kill you?
No! You're lying!
There's
if you don't
there's
have it in
moment in that I think it's
then I
think about a
suggest
lot,
you
especially
save your
today's
revenge.
political climate where the old pharaoh's consoling Moses after he finds
It's
out
a
about the
painful
half-scared
thing
children like tuning
to
and
live
says,
your whole life
oh
running
Moses,
away,
they were only
carrying
slaves.
your
Oh
sins on your
no.
back. If you ask me,
That's wild.
It might even be harder than killing someone. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood. Hear the rasp of my final breaths. See my eyes cloud. Again and again.
Damn, she goes in detail about her death.
That's what lies down this road.
I think about that a lot. I gotta watch that movie now.
It's a dark path to walk, alone.
That sounds like a wild
with the weight
statement.
of your despair. Your heart won't let you trust again, nor will it let anyone save you. But you still have time to turn back.
I just can't get over the fact that
there's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give
I just
people
can't get
like
my mind
you
over there. Like,
a
oh
safe
yeah,
home.
the church gave us these weapons. They're coming. They want us to kill you. The church expected children. These aren't adults. These are children.
I know how easy
This is
it
like
is
your
to
son
lose
or
all
your
peace
daughter
and
going to
hope in an
confess,
instant.
and the priest is like, "Oh, your
And
mom
now
made
that
you
you've seen that
mad.
firsthand,
Here's a gun."
I can't fault you for doubting me, but just once. Just one more time.
Good luck.
I want you to think of your future and get the help you need. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell.
This is just wild.
But the first
My
step
mind is struggling to
is
grasp
having the
like,
courage to
the
believe.
fucking.
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me.
That's not how
If I
that
wanted
works.
to kill you, I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe me. I have a hard enough time trusting people myself. But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in people, and believe in your own happiness.
I like the little, like, albino one. The little white with red eyes. So cute.
Thank you.
And the little scarf that the other one has is so
I'll
cute.
show you the way to the research facility now.
Bring me rat traps, but they're
That took
bats.
incredible bravery, you two. I can already tell you have a better life than mine ahead of you. A more peaceful and gentle future, greater than anything we could imagine, is about to dawn.
Because I'm gonna become king.
The two of them fell asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how nervous they must have been. We have to protect them. We can't let this place be destroyed. Suppose that means I can't afford to close down the shop just yet. I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters, meant to dampen their destructive force. And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares.
Nice.
Against the church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne, right?
Why do they make them playable? I know, she'd be so cool on my party.
That's smart. But I expected no less.
Well, once your heart's set on
You'd
something,
be badass on my team.
your brain tends to follow suit. It's a small gesture, at best. A pretense at change. But it's enough. As long as it can give those children a little hope. I trust you to brighten our world.
I love her purple eyeshadow. I
Give
think
it the
that's so
surge
pretty.
of hope it needs.
The little details.
Take the throne.
The game
and
hates
lead us
giving us tall
forward.
mommies. I mean, we have Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's pretty tall.
I want that hope to come from the both of us.
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. I can't exactly dismiss this as someone else's problem anymore. So we'll take on the job together. May the flame of hope burn ever
I was really
brighter,
hoping
and
Katharina was going to be part of the team.
may the light of that torch pierce
I
the
was so
world's
upset that she's
dark.
not part of it.
May it reach the crying and the suffering.
And Brigitta's wearing
and
heels as
save
well.
them. I vow to stand by your side. I'll find ways to be useful to you. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing.
Brigitte's better, but I wanted
Just a hollow
Katharina.
parody of a person.
You don't want the
But
pink
even
bunny?
knowing how weak I really am, you refused to abandon me. Thanks to you, I've come to know hope again. So I'll believe in that hope and try to live my life to the fullest. That's my decision, and I'll stick by it. Thank you, young man.
I feel like she would be
giving me
like
the
a
courage
brawler.
to live again.
Oh wait, what's her class that gives us? I don't remember. It's magic based.
The
isn't it?
traitor and iconic,
Merchant.
your tempered bond by the grace.
It'd be crazy if like we get all of them to like fight with us in the
Thank you
final battle.
for helping me embrace my
Tycoon?
weakness.
The fuck is a tycoon?
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, enduring unimaginable pains at this very moment. But you can show them that their world is not a living hell. Not when you have your own vision for it. I'll be waiting for the day it comes true.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2 max social links in one day. Let's fucking go. Now we gotta work on everybody else.
The day of the hero draws near.
And kill Lewis.
We shall see the crowning of a new king.
I fucking love
30
this
days
graphic.
remain.
You.
Try not to die.
Hey, oh my gosh, you gave me 15k. Thanks.
Got it?
I see.
Speaking of which,
Or you go to a playhouse and watch a play. That sounds like fun.
Shall we?
I shall.
Smash it all to bits.
Do I have a social link with Effeni? No. I'm confused. What? What is... Do I...
Smash it all to bits.
Question mark?
What?
Well, let me save. Okay.
All right then.
Hey, Denny.
Where to?
Can I help you? Why do you suddenly need me?
let's go.
He has a quest. Hidden social link?
Hello there.
Discovered a set of towers. What the fuck?
I see. That's...
What will you do?
Hire a blind face.
Let's take a moment to prepare.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
Whoa.
Be careful. I'll see you again.
Did the
All right, then.
Mustari outside know of the other two? Okay, we're gonna hang out with you, Puff, real quick. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Alrighty. Teleportation to get to Briarlake. They were smart, giving him a silhouette right there. No one's around for us to perform illegal acts. Something must have happened.
That's surely right. Time to go!
Let's run to the basement. I truly hope everyone is alright. There's no one here.
Oh.
Oh no.
Actually,
He must have written this. Don't read the little kid's diary. Their illnesses are steadily worsening as I pray and pray, but is not enough. I know it is my fault. What? One can't call Hyfric an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for the strange sickness. The most recent, she says, prayers are not enough. Faith's not enough is because the devil dwells in their hearts. The fool. What the fuck? Illness is a punishment from God, and his wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. From the land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive us our sins. Close Ray.
Is this perhaps...
What the heck? They're in danger. You gotta go save them. This land saturated by his fury. Throw them into a volcano. Where the fuck is a volcano?
That can't be.
The main Sanctus Temple in Altabury? Who's there? Ovi. We found where your mother is, and everyone else too. Liar, you're just trying to trick me. They said all the Pagians like you are liars. Where did they take my mom? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful. It was Hyper.
No.
I'm gonna leave Hyper External here. Please someday when you're feeling a bit like a big strong girl, have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
By the way, Ovi, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we? That's a lie.
Ovi?
It seems it must be hard for you to believe me. People can lose sight of the truth when they believe in something too strongly.
But
I want you to know that it really is a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. Poor little baby Yujiv. Want to stop
please,
Hyper?
You must.
Everything okay?
That's surely right.
Well, I believe he's using the gauntlet runner belonging to the Sanctus Church. Judging by the date written in his journal, he may be arriving there soon. He can teleport. We've been there before. Hyperic seems serious, but also quite sensitive. It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him at any cost. Please, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength.
This is something only I am capable of.
Sorry, what? Did I just unlock? Devil Summoner? What the fuck?
This is the place.
This one's important.
The Tavern and Altabury?
That's where you want to go. This place.
Let us hurry.
Everywhere's coated in blight. Got Juna. Why can't I do Catharina? More tolerant. How about for Alonso? Bridge.
Hey.
Why is she on the gauntlet runner? Oh my god. Hi, banana. Yeah, separate with Juno. We're trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
Ow! Hit my toe. What the heck? Look! Juna! What is going on? Why is she so small? What is happening?
Hold on. What?
Wait.
No.
Huh?
Can she shrink?
Den.
Can she become small? Hold on. I mean, can we go more into this? I mean, hello?
No, no.
She was a baby. Hello, Drake.
Wait a second. Huh?
Well, she's pretty, but she's sounds like a douche. Slithered your way into it, rude.
Come now.
Asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry. It doesn't mean to draw the.
No way.
Lady Junas. I don't accept it. Nonsense. You just gotta stop being tall. That's not how that works.
It'll be fine.
My goodness.
She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some even made attempts on my life. Damn. And Capra, harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. So very reassuring, milady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
Really?
I'm fine. Let's do this.
Need to see that again. I do too. I need her.
I'm going to give
Why
this
is she so
performance
small?
my all. Leave it to me.
Can that race just shrink?
The day of the
Like,
hero draws near.
we're learning something
We
new
shall
every
see
day.
the crowning of a new king. 29 days remain.
I like how it's now counting down the days and the voiceover, the changing of days. Like 29
Speaking
days
of-
remain. Okay, so I need to go talk to the inn at Altaberry. Let me Google. Do not expose
We
the
ought to proceed
secrets.
with
I'm sure
caution.
we're gonna learn about it.
Smash it all to bits.
Who else do I have? Oldenburg. I have Basilio. We need to talk to Basilio on the.
All right then.
Luis is the only one left.
All right then.
Isn't he?
Okay, you saw too much. Oh, you don't Google things. You get spoils.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
Ooh. Hello.
Help me, Will.
I guess.
I'm going there anyway. Might as well.
Let's give it a shot.
We know where Mount Volcano is.
Help me, Will.
Yeah!
All right, then.
Let's go!
We have another quest in here. So many quests everywhere.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
What in tarnation's going on?
Is he dead? Oh my god. The fuck happened to this guy?
The world belongs to Lord Luis.
Hey? Isn't that...
Look.
Huh, if you... Let's give it a shot.
Be expecting a dish with fluffy textures that uses loomy beads.
The world belongs to Lord Luis. That there.
What the fuck is happening with these dead people?
All right, then.
Okay, now we need to go to the Altarberry.
Where to?
Altarberry. We need to go to the tavern.
Let's go.
And we gotta talk to this guy.
No harm in.
Keep this to you.
They inflict a hex, huh?
What more can I do?
Okay.
All right, then.
I guess we can do Hulkenberg.
Hail. Perhaps. No. Say. I thank you.
Listen!
Good citizens, once again, it appears some traitors have wormed their way into our
Heed
midst.
my words.
But fear not, in the name of the honorable order of the knights, we shall render judgment upon the 8 pawns of evil who would disturb our peace. Halt!
Whoops.
We come to aid in the execution. Psh, we're here to stop you, nerd.
Yes.
You stand as the guiltiest man here. You tell him, Hulkenberg. What a defecting vagrant would bluster. No. Nay, we two were once royal knights both, birds of a feather. I challenge you
as a knight.
Duel. If I should win, I will halt this execution. I stake my very life upon it. Oh, we're about to go into a fight. Square up, let's go. I think I can take him. Watch, he's like super hard.
Yeah!
Death to the traitors, glory to the knight commander. No, shut up.
Do you see sense?
Shall oblige you.
Oi!
Nastum? Who is this?
Well then.
Let's move.
Who is this random stranger you just pulled off the street? The Nugget King! Thank you for coming by. He just pulled like a random guy off the streets and was like, you're my...
Here.
It's like, you're my witness. The guy just like, yeah, uh-huh. I'm here. I feel like he's gonna play dirty. What the fuck? I knew it.
Absurd.
I knew it.
It was you. You
Hulkenberg? Oh, she's still gonna square up?
Redanth.
I feel like nobody's watching this fight. Oh, he still got beat.
Redanth.
His witness said bye.
Stop.
Speak no more.
Stay your tongue. I am nothing like you.
Heed my words.
No.
As a knight follows an oath of allegiance, not power alone, 'tis not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fear of inferiority.
Hail!
Take away this fiend who mistook and abused the crown's power for his own. Hello? Papyrus.
My word. This time?
No.
True.
Yes.
I'm surprised, like, she still beat him, even being, like, electrocuted. You're paralyzed, but you still got your ass kicked. And your partner fled. You are the worst knight.
Incredible.
I thank... My thanks.
She now a new.
But like, what else? Where else can her? Oh, she has one more social link
Yes,
spot.
I am your knight.
Paladin and Dark Knight. Oh my god, 2. Interesting.
Now then.
A 925. It's slowly getting more popular. Okay. Who? Nobody. I need more... What do I need for her? Tolerance. What do I need for Heisme? Heisme's on his last one. I think I have to talk to him on the runner, probably. Let me see what he needs. I might have to be on the runner for him to talk to me, so we might have to start our adventure. While we're voyaging. On our next trip. Okay, yeah. I'll have to talk to him on our next trip.
What now?
"57 hours exactly on the dot." I think we're probably gonna call it early because I don't want to dive into something right now and then have it delay even more. It's already 10:37. I have like 20 minutes, but still.